3 and the 5th with fire at 2248.
I think more adults mask and dress up in costumes than kids.
Dude, it's popping out here.
Dude's going
Look
down.
at the crowds around here. This is like the
I
other
know,
end.
man. This is it. Oh, you got the Ebola going, huh?
That's all right. What's up, man?
What's going on, yo?
3220, stand back here to the third.
Hey, Dan, they're giving us a call.
We never off on Halloween. We all have to work, but we don't complain because we're out in the streets and it's like we're partying with them. We don't have to have a beer, you know, to enjoy the costumes.
3231, 34 west of the Jets.
Oh,
NOPD just confirmed that they do have a victim and that he's shot to the chest.
Hope the dude's living.
Be in and out real quick.
3220, 1097.
Is that the dude standing
No,
up?
C, 4 to 356.
Dude, he's smiling and laughing.
well, that's good.
What's your cover compound?
How you feeling right now?
You gonna help me?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna help you, my man. Hey, stick this arm through. Let me see, got it out. All right, we don't have an exit wound. All right, man, we're gonna sit you down, all right?
Right here, bro.
Right here. Where you going? L? All right, L.
Scoot
Slide
your
all
hips
the way back.
When somebody's been shot, like the guy we had earlier tonight, I expect to pull up and see a guy laying on the street and having difficulty breathing and hemorrhaging and all these different things.
I love this city, and I would do anything I could do for it.
Guy shot in the chest. He was just on a high. I don't know if it's a natural high. You know, he was just great. He was feeling New Orleans, man. He just loved to be in New Orleans.
Look, man, how about this? You guys just do y'all thing.
All right, dude, you got a great attitude.
Man, this guy is just like, I don't know, man. It seemed like he was at a parade or something. He was standing waiting for some bees to be thrown to him.
I am thankful for a lot of things.
Hold on a second. Take nice deep breaths. In and out.
And just so you know,
Hold on 1 second. In and out. In and out.
What happened? Tell me what happened, dude. How did you get shot?
Altercation.
Oh, from altercation?
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're just starting IVs on you in case for some reason your blood pressure drops and things like that, okay? Right,
Thank you.
right now, this is all just in case, okay? Oh, we're happy to help you, my friend.
Dude, that cat was the happiest cat I know.
That's ever been shot.
I always pride that we make our patients laugh. This cat was already laughing before he got in the truck.
Joking, laughing, having a good time. Breathing and laughing.
He actually made my job easier. And like, you know what? I'll pick him up anytime. Shot in the chest or hemorrhoids, it don't even matter.
Man, my TV, so the screaming is back.
PD 257, the young lady on the line said someone was shot.
How many do we have that's shot?
They're just saying he's been shot. They're not giving any further info. They're just saying someone was shot. 3220, code 3 and a 7. 3434, beat to the face.
During Mardi Gras, we do still run shootings. We do still run cardiac arrests. You know, there's still New Orleans going on.
We're going to a shooting.
Dude, first night, and it's crazy.
Well, just because it's Mardi Gras doesn't mean criminals take the day off.
Man, get shot in the head on Mardi Gras.
That's the part that you hate to hear. Like, you hear somebody shot, it's Mardi Gras, you almost think somebody playing around with a gun. They could be shot in the leg or something. And then when they come back and say that they got one in the head.
Take somebody evil to walk up to somebody, shoot him in the head, man.
Definitely right about that. All right, we got a code 4. Jeremy's on scene.
3220, we on scene.
Is he awake?
Yeah, he is.
He is? Oh, excellent.
With that kind of injury, I'm expecting to not really do anything. I'm expecting to walk up and see someone with an injury that's not compatible with life.
Watch that casing right there, Titus.
It's Mardi Gras, man, so that time is supposed to be a time of fun, but yet it's a time of violence for this particular family.
What you got, Jeremy?
Look, he's shot in the left foot and he's shot in the head. Right here and here. His eyes are all swollen up, and he's got holes on each side.
Like entrance, exit?
It looks like entrance almost.
3220 contact. I've seen a lot of gunshot wounds, but to have that kind of injury and be completely awake, man, it was just awe-striking to me.
Hold up, he's awake and he's been shot in the head?
I got you. All right, look, man, I'm gonna put this on your neck, all right?
All right.
Let's get him going while we got a chance.
Hold his head.
Yeah, watch that.
All right, come on back. All right. Hey, man, you awake? My name's Dan. I'm a paramedic, okay? I'm gonna go and take you to the hospital. You allergic to any medicines? You take any medicines? You have any medical conditions? Okay. What is your name? Telly Hankton?
Give me this hand, give me this hand. Tell take him this hand. Besides your head, are you hurting anywhere else, my man?
My head hurt.
Your head hurt? Hey, look, I need this arm. Keep talking to me, dude. What's going on?
Tell me what's going on, man. You remember what happened? No? All right.
I got a blood pressure 140 systolic.
Thank you.
As many gunshots I've been on, I've never seen a through and through like that, how it went in one temple out the other. I mean, the way it happened is just only you can see that on television. You don't see that in real life.
I need you to take nice deep breaths, my man. Nice.
You're gonna feel a big stick. Big stick, do not move your arm. 1, 2, 3. I know, man, I'm sorry.
All right, man, we out the door, dude.
I need you to stay awake, okay? You awake? Stay awake. You were driving that silver car? Yeah? All right. Someone that wasn't shot in the head, I can look at them and see if their eyes are open and blinking. With him, I couldn't do that. Tally, stay awake. That's a big factor to know whether or not your patient's deteriorating or not, is if they remain conscious. Hey, it's Dan with New Orleans, Unit 3220, en route to you with a approximately 25 to 30-year-old male. Chief complained of multiple gunshot wounds. He's currently awake and oriented. He's got a gunshot wound to his right temple and a gunshot wound to his left temple. It appears that he has likely an entrance to his left temple and an exit to his right temple. He also has a single GSW to the anterior surface of his left foot. No other injuries noted at this time. He was actually driving a vehicle when this happened, and someone opened fire on his vehicle and struck him in his temple over here. And you want to get him to the hospital quick because you don't know what's going on inside of his head. He may be bleeding a lot. It may have hit his brain. It may have done more damage than what we suspect, and he can deteriorate rapidly in the truck.
3220 at the hospital, 3218, both times are 1840.
He's in bad shape.
Did you talk to him?
I kept talking to him, he kept talking back.
So you responded every time you...
100%.
All right.
And he knew the answer to every question I asked him.
He had a big-ass hole in his head.
It went through and through, man. His temples.
That's a lot of damage.
His right eye was like he had a complete open globe to the right.
Really?
And then his left had a fixed and dilated pupil, so like...
Who did he shot with? Looked like a 40, huh?
That was a lot of damage, so it had to have been probably a 9 or a 40.
Man, you get shot with anything in the head.
Yeah, but I mean, a 22 might bounce off, depending on how thick your head is. One of them T-row heads, you never know.
Right. You know him for the noggin.
He'll live. I mean, but he'll never see again.
Alpha 3250, you want to be responding to a man that's shot, supposed to reinforce the fire and PD. Stand by for your code 4.
I'm just excited to be back in the French Quarter.
Right, like bringing that life back to the city, like New Orleans, tourism, jazz, the food. That's what makes us us. It's a good sign that life is coming back.
All right, so we dispatched somebody shot.
I'm switching to PD.
Well, yeah, I see PD flying down there right now.
That's it right up there, huh?
Unit says to respond to the email K633B, code 4.
Alpha 3250, copy.
Yes, ma'am, where's that?
Alpha 3250 on scene. Where you shot at, big dog? All right, we're gonna get you right up in the back, okay?
What's your name, big dog?
Oh, let's say you out.
Oh, man, you were bundled up, huh?
Yeah, you see that, huh?
All right, chest looks good.
All right, let's kick his legs up, then start getting vitals.
Good night.
Let's put your back this way, big dog. You hurting right now, big dog?
Right here. Watch this.
Let me see this on, my man.
Where was that other gunshot at?
And this leg on that side. Let's get a bandage on that. His right calf. It's a little more concerning for me because we don't know if that bullet hit that bone and traveled upward or if he has a significant bleed, but it's just not external, it's internal.
I'm wrapping this gunshot up.
Once you tie that down, put seatbelts on, start over. Are you able to move that right hand, buddy? He got good pulses on there?
Yes, sir.
I check for pulse in a patient's foot because I want to make sure that that patient is having good blood flow down by his feet. Good thing is that he does have bilateral distal pulses, meaning that he is getting that proper blood flow. If he was missing a pulse, that could lead to something more serious. Maybe that bullet is blocking an artery, or it may have done something we cannot see at that current moment.
All right, big dog, you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Alpha 3250. It is not an activation.
All right, Mr. Saul, let's go.
Yeah, let's roll. If he was shot to his chest, his stomach, neck, or head, all those areas would have made him a trauma activation, but thankfully, he wasn't shot in none of those areas. And all you heard was 2 shots, right?
More shots than that.
More shots than that?
Ain't that bullet lodged in my hand or it went through?
I'm not even sure. We don't. Oh, you're telling you?
I think it's lodged in
Let me see your finger over here, buddy. Yeah, how old are you, Mr. Saul?
54.
All right.
Yeah, man, you know the times I escaped that happening.
Right. I mean, you 54, so you escaped a long time, bro. I hope I'm blessed to make you your age, man. Then you look good. I'd never put your day over 40. You always just sit back and you think like, hey, you know, that could be my grandfather. You know, that could be my dad. You know, it's a thought that this could be my family member. And it's one of those driving forces for us to continue to take care of patients, you know, the best that we can. So look, we're gonna get you in here, get your triage, get you into a room and doctors come take a look at you, all right?
All right.
All right, we ready, Jay?
Mr. Saul, I swear I couldn't take no bullet like you, bro.
He can't even stub his toe and
I'd
take
have
it, to be
cried,
honest
peed
with
on
you.
myself, everything, bro.
He's definitely one of the OG New Orleans type of guys that you see around here. Like, you know, nothing really bothers him. You know, they've been going through things for years, so that just goes to show the heart and the spirit that people in New Orleans have.
Stand by for a 3 and a 1st. So someone possibly shot. Stand by for a 4-4.
All right, man, look like we got us a shooting, bro.
Right now, we're gonna be waiting on that code 4 just to make sure it's all clear.
Absolutely.
If this patient is shot, I mean, it sucks, but lucky for them, they're literally right around the corner from the hospital.
This has a good, strong potential to be something critical, you know?
Right.
Grab the stretcher real quick.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Saying she's hit in the back underneath the thigh.
All right.
But she's saying on that right side.
On this right side, baby? Yep, got it. Yep. 3247, contact trauma activation. All right, we're not gonna unclose you out here, but we're gonna unclose you in back of the truck. All right, baby. Jay, you wanna work on the pants for me real quick? We got you. We gonna grab everything, my
We're gonna
darling.
get that bag. All right, baby, I'm gonna have to cut your clothes, okay? 1 gunshot, right buttocks.
All right, you just see the one? All right, let's get that monitor, initial setting, let's do it. All right, baby, you gonna feel a stick in this arm, okay, my darling? That's the position of comfort for you right there, my love? What's up, Bill?
You good, baby, relax.
I'm just getting this blood pressure real quick. If you want to drop another quick line on that side for me.
I can do that.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a graze. I'm
can't
gonna touch
really
it a little bit,
tell,
okay? Nope.
It is. You feel it, huh?
I can feel it, yeah.
Your butt is a very vascular area. There's a lot of large arteries, large vessels that run through there. So you can bleed out if that bullet grazed the right things.
You ready? Big stick over here. 1, 2. Needles out, just a piece of plastic, love, okay?
On University, patient report trauma activation. 37-year-old female. Gunshot went to the right butt out. 98 on room air, respiratory rate of 22. She sinus rhythm at 89. I'll be to you guys in about 3 to 4. Any further?
Bro.
Take care, baby. Good luck.
This is a trauma activation. And due to the location being in the pelvic area, she needs to get to the hospital quickly. We got you, okay, darling? Little brother, you finished?
I'm struggling, bro.
I can see. I thought you was the one that had the bullet in the butt, bro.
Hey, bro, that was a wild call.
That was crazy, though, man. How calm she was. Like, you got shot in the ass. It's cliche.
It was almost as if she didn't even know it happened, like she was in shock or something.
I wonder what she got shot for. And a lot of these calls, somebody giving you clues and hints as to what happened, but it was none of that.
It be like that sometimes.
It really do. The biggest thing, though, you know, the patient should be all right, so.
I think she's gonna be out, you know, hopefully the next day.
Yeah. She was calm like you trying to take a nap at the end of the shift. I was surprised. Let's do this, boy. Let's get our shot.
Anytime we get a 34S, like, kind of just raises the hair on the back of your neck a little bit. EMS 3220 if the air clear. Then when you find out it's a 15-year-old, I just think, like, what could this kid be caught up in to get shot?
Where we at?
Hey, little man. Hello. 3220 patient contact. Come on. Stand up on your good leg, my friend.
You could see that he'd been shot to the lower leg.
Baby, we're gonna take care of your baby, all right?
15 years old. Did you see what shot you?
Well, it was somebody in all black.
Boy, you cool as a mud. Just say you've been banged up. I hope this is your first and only time. We're gonna take care of him, baby. Everything looks good, all right?
We tied you on there good and tight, huh? See what we're working with and then redress it, okay?
All right. Is it through and through?
Oh, yeah, it is. Through and through, right there.
He had it through and through, so that means that it traversed a very small amount of the muscle in his leg. That means there's no major damage, there's no major bleeding, nothing like that that could jeopardize his life.
All right, so tell me, you was in the street when it happened?
No, we was on the sidewalk.
You was on the sidewalk, all right.
Yeah. I heard 3.
Let's go ahead and get those shorts and stuff off just to make sure. You feel a big stick, my man.
I gotta do this, all right, man? I'm gonna keep your drawers on, but I gotta look at everything else. So you sure you wasn't shot anywhere else, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nothing in your chest, nothing in your stomach.
There you go, my man. Good job.
He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's frustrating knowing that you could do everything right for your kid, raise him right, and yet he could be in the wrong place and catch a bullet. So it's kind of scary.
Mama, let me put you in a cactus chair, right? Come on.
Well, you look familiar, yeah.
I know my daughter got asthma and
I transported one of them before. I knew you looked familiar. I knew it.
It all just came rushing back to me.
So you like dolls, huh?
I remembered her daughter was a patient that was sick.
You didn't bring a doll to keep you company while you was going to the hospital?
Titus and I carry stuff in the truck for kids, and we had given her a little Barbie doll. I just remember the whole call.
There you go, honey bun. That's for you.
I could just see it on her face that she was happy it was Titus and I there to take care of her family again.
All right, that's it. All right, bro. Take care, man. Man, well, y'all just having a rough go at it this year, huh? How's y'all's little neighborhood right there? Y'all get a lot of this kind of stuff right there? You know what, though, baby? You're so lucky. He's lucky. I mean, we should all be thankful, to be honest with you. All right, my man, we'll take you out.
This kid, he's tweeting, he's all on Facebook.
Hole in your leg and still got the iPhone. That's good stuff, bro.
Man, this generation, you know, the first thing you want to do when you get shot is you want to tweet. Hey, man, these kids today, you know, you gotta love them.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.